Wait, NASA has plans to send humans to the moon? Didn't we just do that? I recently returned from a family trip to London. That entailed a lot of hustle and bustle. It seemed like we were always on the clock, doing this and that from dawn to dusk and beyond. So I found myself wanting to dial it back a bit. What I decided to do was go visit the Sundial Bridge in Reading. The bridge spans the Sacramento River in Turtle Bay Exploration Park. About halfway across, you can look to the east, and that's your view, and back to the south, or you can look west and then to the north. The bridge features a glass floor that supposedly is non-skid, although the day I went was kind of wet, and it seemed to me that slipping was a definite possibility. The bridge is actually one of the world's largest working sundials. It is at its highest 217 feet tall. It covers 700 feet in length and is 23 feet wide. Behind it on the north is a concrete strip that is still mostly covered by tile, although it's showing its age. Along that strip are the times that the shadow from the bridge will fall upon during only the summer solstice. So in other words, go any other day in the year and the shadow will be somewhere else at some other time. The shadow I'm referring to, which is of course caused by the tallest part of the bridge, moves at about 1 foot a minute. The bridge was finished on July 4th, 2004, and the total cost was about $23.5 million. It is a distinctive landmark for the town of Reading, and it is free for everybody with ample parking. It's, as I said, it's part of Turtle Bay Exploration Park, which has trails. This bridge behind the sundial leads to trails on the north side. You can also walk down a short path to get other views of the bridge. There are interpretive signs sprinkled throughout the park. Once you reach the foot of the bridge on the north side, you will discover that underneath it is a small amphitheater. You can also look up at the bridge, and if you're like me, you'll be mesmerized by the people passing above. You might also get a closer look at some of the 50 animal species that inhabit the park. The park hosts a number of seasonal events, including something that was about to start when I visited called Glowing Wild. Beyond that sign in that entrance is a 20-acre botanical garden with examples of plants from various parts of the world.
I need all of my students in front of me before I'm going anywhere. Let's go. It goes to 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I mean, 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
couple of other facts about the bridge. It was designed with no supports in the middle so that the salmon spawning would not be affected by the bridge. Also, it is illuminated at night with LED lights that often change colors. To the south, there's a small collection of buildings that includes a museum that costs $20 to enter, so I passed on that. I also decided not to partake in what was offered at the cafe, nor did I wander over to the bikes and rent one of those, although I can see why that might be fun.